All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I think we're live, so everything should be good. I'm just waiting for I have YouTube open up in another window, and I think it's going. So I think we're good. Let me know if you can hear me all right. My mics always get a little bit messed up. So today we are doing a 5K in a day. I am editing, so it's probably not going to be like it 5K takes a long time, but it's probably going to go quicker than if I was writing. So I am editing. So we're going to be doing that. And the goal is to hit 5,000 words. I think we'll do the Pomodoro, like 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes off, maybe 10 minutes off. Who knows? Because I don't know, I think that works out pretty well. It's been working out pretty well in the mornings. I've only got my one camera going. I could turn on my second one, but I figured this one works and you get a nice view of me writing, I suppose. But if you want to drop down in the chat what you're working on today, that'd be great. And we can, just dive right into the first sprint. So let's see what's here. Hallie or Haley. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Hello, welcome. Not sure what project I'm working on today. I'm stuck on my project, so maybe today will help that. Perfect. Yeah, hopefully it'll help for sure. I'm going to be doing a 10K day today. 10K days they're tough. That's tough. Haley, got it. I'm going to be doing a 10K day today, but I'll be starting in 2 hours. If you're still alive, I'll join in. 10K is a big day. That's a big day. It takes me about 16 hours to do a 10K day. Happy Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday, everyone. And definitely beast mode for sure. All right, so we're just going to jump right into the first sprint. Whether you're writing, reading, working, whatever it may be, this is your time to do some work with some other folks, some co-working stuff. So I'm going to bring the timer up on the screen. Sorry, I had it playing a little bit. And pens at the ready, everybody. And we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, working, whatever you're doing. right, everybody, that is time on the first sprint. How did everybody do? I got 986 words edited. So that feels pretty great. I ended up rewriting a lot of it. So I think some parts will go faster, some parts will go slower, because sometimes I don't know, I have this terrible habit of when I edit things, I just rewrite it. Like, basically every round of edits is me just rewriting things, which is a problem when it comes to proofreading because someone will proofread something and then I'll like rewrite the whole thing. So anyway, that's an issue, but it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. All right, everybody. So how did everyone do that sprint? We're going to take a 5-minute break and then jump into the next one here. Oh, we're like so right on time. Okay, 5 minutes. I'm actually going to put on 4 minutes because we kind of chit-chatted to get things started again. But yeah, how did that go? So Haley was asking how many cafes are nearby that you can work at. Sounds dreamy. There's a lot. So I live in the city of Toronto and there's just literally cafes everywhere. I will say that I think Montreal, because I used to live in Montreal, I think Montreal has a better like cafe culture in general than Toronto. Toronto has great cafes, don't get me wrong, and it's got a great cafe culture, but I think Montreal's is better. Like, I love Toronto and I love Montreal for totally different reasons. And I think Toronto has a lot of things that are better than Montreal, but the one thing that I think Montreal has better than Toronto is the cafes. I think they've got great cafes. Zara is here. Hello, hello. Jesse and I slept in and are only getting to work now. I actually went to lunch with Zara and Jesse the other day, so that was really fun. It was really great to see you guys. Hi everyone. Make friends with the like button. Made friends with the like button. Thanks, Esty. Appreciate that. Love when people make friends with the like button. It really helps with the algorithm or whatever. I don't even know. I don't know how I don't know how like the YouTube algorithm really works for like live stuff like this. So I don't know. We'll see. Cafe culture, whatever that is, I want it. It's just like, it's like, oh, like, is there a really cool like bar scene in your city? I'm like, oh, does the city have like a good cafe culture? I don't know if it's a term I heard from someone else. Like, I didn't make it up, but I don't know if it's like an official term, but it's like cities that have really good like cafes and like working in cafes and all that stuff. They have like a good like cafe culture. Whereas like you'll go to some cities and there aren't that many cafes and you can't really work in them. It's just like pick up a coffee and go. That's not really like a good cafe culture. So that's how I use it. So like Toronto's got a really good cafe culture, but it's not as good as Montreal. Montreal's cafe culture to like go to a cafe with friends and just like have a coffee, read some books, like chill, listen to music. Like Montreal's cafe culture, I would definitely say trumps Toronto's. I heard Berlin, Germany has a really good cafe culture. I've never been to Berlin, but one day. So I heard that has a really good cafe culture. But as I'm drinking, like I'm talking about all the great cafes and I'm drinking Tim Hortons. My friend designed this logo though. So isn't that wild? I'm so proud of her. Oh, every time I see this, I'm like, she did that. I'm so proud of her. Anyway, this is the Beebs brew from Tim Hortons. This isn't actually this is just like a iced coffee with almond milk, but like, yeah, anyway, she worked on that. The Beebs brew and the Tim Beebs. She worked on those logos, which I think is so cool. Anyway, gonna forever support her and be a cheerleader of her. I'm so proud of her. My cousin loves Berlin. I want to go sometime. Yeah, my sister lives there now, so I will be going sometime very soon, hopefully. And a good friend of mine from university also like lives in Berlin, so gonna definitely have to go and try all the cafes. Sharon, hello, hello. How are you doing? We've got 27 seconds left on this break, and then we're jumping into another 25-minute sprint. I'm actually going to turn the alarm off so I don't like shock anyone. But yeah, how did everybody do that sprint? Did everybody like get some words, get some reading, get some whatever? We're going to jump into the next sprint though. So I'll bring the timer back up on the screen here. I kind of liked when I was little. I liked that. So we're doing the Pomodoro technique. We're doing 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. I feel like I'm really into this lately. All of the live streams that I've been doing lately have been 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. So one day we'll do one with fun times that we get to pick, but right now it's 25 minutes on, 25 minutes off. We don't have Tim Hortons in my, oh, that's weird. That's like showing up weird. Anyway, we don't have Tim Hortons in my state. Yeah, Tim Hortons is definitely Canadian. They're expanding though. They're in some states. I know there's apparently one in London, and I think they're actually getting one in like Berlin or something like that. So yeah, but I'm just very proud of my friend. I'm like a proud mama. That anyway, very proud of her. I also love the cafe culture in Vienna, maybe biased because I live here. I can imagine that it's amazing in Vienna. So, yeah. I just love cities with good cafe cultures, like, are so amazing. I've been to so many cities that don't really have a cafe culture, and you go into, like, a coffee shop and, like, get a coffee, and then you sit there and, like, read a book, and, like, everyone stares at you like you're a freaking weirdo, or, like you open your laptop to do some work, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?" Or there's some cities that just have, like, no cafes. It's all kind of, like, larger commercial coffee shops, and I'm like, "Ugh." One of the things I value in a place that I live is a good cafe culture. All right, so we are going to get started. So pens at the ready, everybody. I don't know where my pen is, but pens at the ready. And whether you're writing, working, reading, whatever it may be, we're going to start the next productivity kind of sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy working. All right, everybody, that is time. How did it go? I am now at 1,521 words of 5,000, so that feels really good. I ended up having to take a call for the first half of that sprint because, long story, but my internet is my internet was fucked. So I'm the upstairs tenants in my building, we're splitting internet because my internet provider fucked me, basically. Excuse my language, but that is what happened. And it was not part of the Rogers Canada. I'm on Bell. It was a totally different thing. But yeah, it was a oh my god. It was a little bit of a nightmare yesterday. They couldn't solve my problem. And yeah. So basically, I am now splitting internet with some of the other tenants in the building, which is totally fine because the internet is working perfectly. It's just like my ideal situation would not have been this. So anyway, it's all good. So how did everybody do that sprint? I think I'm doing pretty well. We're heading towards halfway there, which is great. Oh shoot, I should put on a timer for the break. Let me do that. Okay, the timer's on for the break. I also want to visit Vienna. I have been to Vienna once, but I was really young, so I would like to visit Vienna again. Um, Nina, very jealous that you live there. I'm stuck without power again, so just dropping a like. We'll pop again later if you're still on by the time my power comes back. I'm sorry you're without power, Sage. That sucks. Like, power is way more necessary to like, vital functioning than internet, but being out with a utility sucks. Doesn't matter what you do, utility. So I feel for you. So yeah, I hope the power comes on back quick because, like I said, that is like essential to like, live pretty much. So I hope that comes back on quick. Yeah, sorry about your power situation. Do I use beta readers? So yes, I do use beta readers. So I used beta readers for my novel, All the King's Traitors. For All the Queen's Renegades, people have read it. I wouldn't necessarily say I did a beta reading process, but I did do a developmental edit. Like I hired a developmental editor, which I like to do for these novels. Not that I only have All the King's Traitors out, but like All the King's Traitors in that series is like really epic fantasy. Like there's a lot of like different plot lines and stuff. So having a developmental editor is super important, and having people to go and like make sure that there's no plot holes is super important. Um, the reason I didn't do kind of like I wish-washed on beta readers for All the Queen's Renegades, and I asked people to be beta readers, and then like I wish-washed on the whole thing. And then I realized it was because I was pretty much kind of settled on the plot. And all of the things that I kind of had to iron out with beta readers happened in book one. Now, thinking back on it, I probably should have done beta readers, but it is what it is. And this is where we're at right now. It's basically a finished book. And so it is what it is. But for my fantasy romance series coming up, I am going to do a whole beta reader process. Yes. And when I did All the King's Traitors, I had 10 beta readers, which I think for me was a little bit too much. Some people like a lot of beta readers. I think I would go with fewer next time. Just started editing my first novel. Don't see how people focus on one type of thing to edit at a time. Oh my God, Sharon, same. I was just saying before, like every single time I go back and edit a book, I basically rewrite things, which is which is like not the greatest, because then I end up with a whole new book every single time that I like go through an editing round. So I totally get you on this. Like I don't know, people go through and pass for like grammar, and then they pass for like, well, they'll go for like, developmental stuff like plot and all that stuff, characters, whatever. Then like copy and line edits and then proofreading. And I'm just like, every single time I go through a round of edits, something new pops up. Like it's almost like I'm like kind of drafting again. Not drafting again, but like coming up with ideas again. I don't really know. I'm trying to be really good this time and only change sentences. That's what I'm trying to do. Editing our next self-publishing tips and tricks video that comes out on Friday. Ooh, that's so fun. Love that. I love editing videos. There's something I feel like so like almost therapeutic about it because I don't know. I love editing videos. I love editing videos. Evil Cheese, good morning. Good morning. We are going to be jumping into our next sprint like about now. So we are doing writing sprints, work productivity sprints, whatever it might be. And so that was just our break finishing up. So we're going to jump back into another 25-minute sprint here. I like this version better. I feel editing videos is creative in and of itself. For sure, 100%. I love, like, making videos as, like, a creative outlet. I think it's super fun. I wish I had I wish I used to know Final Cut Pro really well because I used to do, like, almost like post-production work for a kids entertainment company, and so I had really great editing skills back then, but, like, all of the stuff has changed, and I'm like, I basically just use iMovie now. I need to, like, get back on my editing game and, like, figure out those softwares that I haven't used in years. Um, but yeah, sorry, we're gonna jump into the next sprint, so it'll be 25 minutes. Oopsies, I don't know what I just did here. Went to full screen. So it's gonna be 25 minutes. Pens at the ready, everybody, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy reading, working, writing, whatever you might be doing. All right, everybody, that is time, and I've got the break clock going. So how did that sprint go for everybody? Sorry, I just had a bunch of sneezes there. I am now at 2,061 words edited and 2,061 words edited of the 5,000 words that I'm hoping to get today. So that's good. We're getting there. We're getting there. That sprint was a little slower for sure. I definitely was a bit distracted, but you know, it worked. It worked. How did everybody else's sprint go? What did y'all do? Okay, so I'm just gonna hop into the comments here. Stopping by to say hi and smash the like button. Thank you, Lauren. That is so sweet. Hello, 5K. Should I aim for 5K today? I mean, if you want, I'm aiming for 5K. I think that's a great idea. Yes, you should. Oh, okay, wait. Found a bunch of new channels from the AuthorTube writing conference, and that is awesome. I'm so looking forward to being able to watch the videos on replay because I'm away next weekend, but I'm so looking forward to it. Yes, the AuthorTube writing conference happens in 5 days. So exciting. Halfway through Luster by Raven Leilani, enjoying it and won several awards. And watching Black Swan with Natalie Portman. Takes me days to finish a film, but I like it so far. Black Swan's a great film. I haven't read the book, Luster. I'm assuming that's a book. But I do love Black Swan. That's a great movie. SD got through 2 minutes of editing during that sprint, which is awesome. Like a video editing, your video editing. Yeah. It takes forever to edit videos. Like sometimes like I have vlog footage and it's over an hour long and then my vlog ends up being 11 minutes and I'm like, oh my God, that took a lot to get down to. I cleaned my desk, opened my document and got 111 words. That's a start. That's an awesome start. For me, I always like my place has to be kind of clean for me to write. And like there's dishes in the sink right now that I have to do and it's really like it's irking me a little bit. Like I feel like I have to go and do them. So we've got about 2 minutes left in our break, and then we're going to jump into another Pomodoro 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off sprint. This next chapter that I'm editing, I just got to a new chapter, I think will go really quickly. So I'm looking forward to hopefully getting like a lot of words. Sorry, my sweater's not done up there. I'm looking forward to getting like maybe a lot of words and yeah, should be good. I'm looking forward to it. I might refill my beverage at the beginning of this sprint. So, oh wow, okay. My computer just like refreshed on the side here and just like flickered for a moment and made me really nervous. But before this alarm goes off, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off here. And we're going to put the new timer back on the screen. I like it like this. And jump it back up to 25 minutes. Hello, I am Paximus. I am Paximus. Cool. Hello. We are about to start a 25-minute writing / productivity / work sprint. So for anybody who doesn't know, we're using the Pomodoro technique, which is 25 minutes of hard, deep focus work and then 5 minutes off. So we are literally about to get started right now. And I'm just going to turn up the music here a little bit for anybody who enjoys background music. And pens at the ready, everybody, because we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working. All right, everybody. So that is time. How did that sprint go? Mine went super well. I'm now at 3,237 of 5,000 words, which is awesome. I'm super stoked about that. So I think like these chapters are going by pretty quickly. There's not too much that I have to do in these ones other than like edit, but like I'm really notorious at rewriting. So now I'm actually just kind of in editing mode. So I think maybe in like 2 more sprints we'll be at 5,000. I'm not sure. But how did the sprint go for you? Let me just set a timer here for our break. So I'm just putting 4 minutes because we just spent some time on the break, and then we're also probably going to spend some time, getting everything set up to go again. So yeah, how's everybody doing? All right. Hawkins is here. Hello. My son has a play date, so I have to go. Have a great and productive day. Thanks, SD. Thank you for stopping by. Paximus, that looks like a coffee emoji. All right. I'm seeing hanging it. Oopsies. My screen just did something weird. 1 second. Let me put it all back properly. Hanging in there. Hi, came with 16 minutes left. I got 285 words though. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Lots of words for 16 minutes. Yeah, we're going to be jumping into another 25-minute sprint. We've got about 2.5 minutes left on our break, and then we'll jump back into another 25-minute sprint. So if anybody wants to do a stretch, get a coffee, whatever it may be, this is the time to sit back, relax, and then we're going to get back into it. 5,000 words, even editing 5,000 words is a lot. Like, it's a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. Yeah. Oh, normally drafting takes me like double the time editing does. So yeah. Cup of Java time for me. Me too. I'm done my coffee. I'm probably going to make a little bit of a protein shake at the beginning of the next sprint. I don't know, to be determined. But so far going good. 3,237 words. Cannot complain about that. So we will be doing another 25-minute sprint with another 5 minutes off. And I'm going to get everything set up because we are approaching the end of our break. Here we go. All right, so we're going to reset the timer to 25 minutes, everyone. And I'm looking forward to it. I mean, maybe I'll be able to get to 5,000 on this sprint. I doubt it. I doubt I'll be able to get to 5,000 on the sprint, but the chapters I'm currently editing are quick. So who knows? It might be possible. All right, everybody. So we've got 25 minutes on the clock. I'm just going to turn the alarm off before it goes. There's about a minute left in our break. And yeah, it's looking good. How many people are doing Camp NaNoWriMo? I'm not, but I'm just apparently writing a lot right now. But no, I'm not doing Camp NaNoWriMo. So I'm going to put it as a poll. Yeah, I'm not, but lots of people are. So let's have a look. Alrighty, so that should be a poll in the chat. So go ahead and answer there, and we're going to get started on the next sprint. So pens at the ready, everybody, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working, writing, everything like that. All right, everybody. So that is time. How did everybody do that sprint session? I'm officially at 4,748 words of 5,000. So I think the next sprint is going to be our last one, and we'll just do a brief 10-minute sprint. So I am going to put the timer on for 5 minutes here for our break. Actually 4, because then it'll take a minute or 2 to set up. And yeah, then we'll do one last 10-minute sprint. Oh, feels good to get all of these words in on a Sunday. Yeah, very much looking forward to getting these 5,000 words in. All right, I also see that DL is doing a 7-day challenge to complete a novel in a week, which is absolutely incredible. Today is my last day and I have about 7,000 words left to complete it today. So fingers crossed for me. That is absolutely amazing. The only time, like, I've completed novels in weeks before, but not novels, like fan fiction novels, which I feel like it's a little bit different. And that's wild. A 7-day challenge to complete a novel in a week and you only have 7,000 words left. Like, absolutely amazing. Are you not like really tired? I would be so tired. My brain would be mush. And that sprint got 415 words. That is absolutely amazing. Josephine, hello. 333 words. Came in the middle of the sprint though. Lol. No worries. Come join in whenever. Yeah, we're going to do one last 10-minute sprint. And then call it a day here. And then tomorrow morning, I should be doing some writing sprints at 10 a.m. Nothing is booked yet though, but it should be some writing work sprints tomorrow at 10 a.m. So yeah, I'm so tired, lol, working my full-time day job and I have a 6-year-old, so it's hard. How do you sleep? Are you not sleeping? I like a full-time day job, a 6-year-old, and then writing. You must be writing almost like, well, you're writing 7,000 words a day, but like almost 10,000 words other days. That is absolutely incredible. Damn, superwoman. That is wild. I feel like I would have to take a week off. Not I feel like I would have to take a week off, or if I didn't take a week off, I feel like I wouldn't, like with a 6-year-old, that's amazing. That's so wild. Oh, that is going to be so fun to like, I think you'll feel so good at the end of the challenge though. That's so insane. Absolutely incredible. I sleep about 5 hours, so not bad at all. So not too bad. I mean, I can do 5 hours of sleep for a week, but I love my sleep. So like, I don't know if I could do it much longer than that. That's not that much sleep. I do love my sleep. All right, guys, before this alarm goes off and ruins everybody's ears, I'm just going to turn it off here. There was about a minute left on there. We are going to jump into one last 10-minute sprint, a little bit of a cool down, and we're going to hit that 5,000 words, which is awesome. I'm sure there's lots of sprints happening today. It is Camp NaNoWriMo, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's get this ready to go. Oops. We're going to put this here. We'll put it down to like 10 minutes. I'm like starting to make my own timers because I think they just look nicer on the StreamYard screen, but I have to make them all for like different times. There we go. 3, 2, 1, pause. Like I have to make them all for different times. So I have a 25-minute timer and I have a 5-minute timer, but I need to like make a 10-minute one or something like that. Anyway, so we are going to jump into the next sprint right now. So pens at the ready, everybody. And this is our last sprint of the day. And we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working, writing, reading, whatever you're doing. All right, everybody, we are done the last sprint. So, how did that go for everyone? I am officially at 5,170 words for the day. So, woohoo! It was a 5,000 word edit. I did editing. 5,000 edit word day. So, that is awesome. Feels so good. It's absolutely gorgeous outside today. So, I am going to be spending the rest of the afternoon outside. But I hope y'all enjoyed the sprint. Thank you so much for coming out and joining me today. I always find it's so motivating to co work with others. Like, it just makes things, I don't know, it just makes things so much more enjoyable. Even though we're not, like, face to face, it's just, like, knowing that folks are working and I'm working and all that stuff, it just, I don't know, it works out really well. All right, so we're getting some word counts in. 233, which is awesome. 161, total 494. Thank you for hosting, no problem. Thank you for the spins, no problem at all. Thank you all for joining. And, yeah, tomorrow, probably doing some work or writing or reading or studying, whatever you're doing, sprints tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. To be determined, though. To be determined. All right. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. This is super fun. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.